Value Village, looking at the toys, and we found some good stuff again. Here it is. I'll show you all at home what it is. There's some good stuff. And we're finding some good stuff. So, just looking through the toy baggies, trying to find some cool things. And we found some, so I will show you everything at home. We will see you later. Bye-bye.
Adrenaline, retro rewind, nostalgic vibes, toys we got find, plastic, gold, buried deep, hit the jackpot, monsters, robots, dinosaurs, all we ever sought.
All right, everyone, hello, and we're back home. Welcome back to Retroactivemart, and here's our goodies that we got from Value Village. And be sure to stick around, and I'll show you that baggie that I said had amazing things in there that I had circled on the intro there. It's going to be cool to see what I found in that bag. So let's get into it, and here we go, guys. All right, and we're back in our normal little area here where I like to shoot these unbagging videos in my little corner bar. I'll back up a little bit, see you can see what it looks like. I like to call this my little tiki bar. Sort of looks like a tiki style. Anyway, enough of that. Sorry. Anyway, here we go. Here is everything that we found. And be sure to stick around. We'll get into that bag that I showed ya that had those good things in it. But let's see, what should we start off with today? I think we're going to start off with the comic books this time. Excuse me. These comic books I found at Value Village as well. And they are Swamp Thing comics. Again, you don't see these very often, and I love to pick up Swamp Thing's items whenever I find anything Swamp Thing, which is not very often at all. Swamp Thing is very hard to find in my area of Canada here. Well, maybe in all areas. I don't know. I don't think they made very many Swamp Thing items. I don't know. But anyways, when I see Swamp Thing, I pick it up. And these comics were there at Value Village. As you can see, they have 25 written on them. I believe these came from probably a bargain bin at a comic book store, so they were probably 25 cents each at that time. But anyway, that's not what I paid. I wish I paid that, but at Value Village they were $1.49. Both of these, $1.49. I just love the art on the Swamp Thing comics as well. Like, look at that. That is so cool. So amazing. So anyway, this first one is called Roots of the Swamp Thing. This is part 2 of 5. So it's number 2 from August 1986. But I won't look through it all with you here. But as you can see, the art is just so amazing. I just love Swamp Thing art. It is so cool. As you can see, this is what the Roots of Swamp Thing issue number 2 has in it. It has the Patchwork Man from Swamp Thing number 3, Monster on the Moors from Swamp Thing number 4, and then 2 introductory pages from House of Mystery number 203 and House of Mystery number 206. So that is what is in there in case you're wondering what this little sub-series has of Swamp Thing. And that one, again, is called Roots of the Swamp Thing. So that's that first comic book. And then here we have another one. This is number 67 of December 1987. New format, it says. And this is the 6-page special preview of Hellblazer it has inside of it. And again, really cool. This is number 67 from the 87 series of the comic books of Swamp Thing from 1987. And again, it's just so cool. I just love the artwork in it. Such a cool comic. Very neat. So anyways, and then here at the end, where is it? There it is John Constantine Hellblazer, sneak preview of Hellblazer. When that comic book series first started, they put a little teaser in the end of this one. So that's sort of neat. For those of you who know anything about Hellblazer, I don't really know too much of that comic. But anyway, there we go. That's Swamp Thing. And let's get into the first bag of toys. This one was $3.99 from Value Village. And it has all kinds of army men, but it's not just army men. I'll show you what it is in a minute. And for those of you who watched my video on the Wendy's DC comic little figures, I found some more in here. There's some green and blue ones. So I'll put you down and let's rip into this pack of cool stuff. All right, here we go. And I'll quickly show you some of these army men. Some of them are broken, but like this guy, broken legs, but they are actually from Toy Story. These are the little green army men from Toy Story. As you can see on the bottom there, it says Disney, Pixar, come on, focus, Inkway Toys. And they came from that bucket of green soldier toys from Toy Story, where you could buy a whole bucket full of these. And I think it's probably pretty close to the whole bucket that I found. Just missing the bucket. Like, look at all these. So I had to get that, but I didn't realize they were Toy Story figures or Toy Story green army men until I brought them home and did a little more closer look at it. So that is really cool. At first, the only reason why I got this bag was for the Wendy's figures, the DC figures. So anyway, let's take these guys out here. I'm not gonna show you all of them, but they're all basically the same kind of deal with these figures. Just the classic green army men from Toy Story. And they're all Toy Story. So that is cool. Probably can get, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 bucks for them all on eBay. There's the Sarge from Toy Story. Okay, now let's grab all of the DC figures and see what they all are here. Now I probably won't know many of the names of these guys because I don't know too much of the DC characters. I know the normal, regular, random guys, but yeah, other ones I don't really know. But we'll see what we find here. So here's the first one. This guy, he looks like Martian Manhunter, so maybe that's what this guy is. So he's a green Wendy's figure. And like in my previous video, I had opened up a box of these. You get 3 figures in one box, and I had the gold ones, so that was cool. These ones are green ones. So there's Martian Manhunter. And here, of course, that is Shazam. There's his lightning bolt on him. So that's a cool one. Shazam. And then this guy, who's that? Oh, I think this is what's his name? Amazo. I think that's who this is Amazo. And he's cool. And then here's another Martian Manhunter. And another Shazam. And then this lady. Not sure who that is. Comment below if you know who this is. Sorry, I don't really know. Oh, and look, we found another. Is that another Shazam? He looks different. I will have to look into that more. Maybe this is from the first series of these Wendy's figures. This guy here. I don't know. That's cool. And there's another one of him. And then we have, I think this is Mary Marvel, I believe. So that is cool. And then another Amazo, or whatever his name is, I think it is. And then we have, I think this is this Deathstroke? I think so, maybe. And then to wind it off, Raven, I believe her name is. So that one is a cool one as well to add on to all of these. So, oops, I'll pick you up here. And there they all are. Whole bunch of them. That's pretty good. Not sure how many there were. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good mix. And then all of these Toy Story Green Army Men. So cool. So that is the first bag. And let's get on to the final bag that I showed you. I'm just going to take a drink of water here. I'm a little dry mouth. All right. This one was also $3.99. And this is that amazing bag. And you probably can guess now why. Look at that. A Kenner, Superpowers, Green Lantern in there, and a Flash. So cool. So without further ado, let's get this one open. And let's take a look at Flash. There he is. He is so cool. I love, love, love Kenner Superpowers. I remember as a kid picking these up at the local gas station with my dad. You could actually get these with a gas fill. And I don't know if his arm action worked very much. But yeah, this is so cool. There he is. There's Flash. And let's take out Green Lantern. There he is. Green Lantern. Woo! That is cool. Oh, come on, focus. 1984. Green Lantern, DC 84. And his arm, he's just missing his lantern, which is too bad. But his arm action works, sort of. Oh, I wish Flash's legs would work, not too much. Maybe this isn't the Superpowers Kenner line of Flash. This might be the Toy Biz one. I'm not exactly sure. But I think this one is the Kenner Superpowers. Maybe they're both superpowers. I don't know. But that might not be the case. So that is the bag that I thought was just really amazing. For $3.99 to find these, that is so cool. You hardly ever find stuff like this anymore. So that is really cool. And then random stuff in here. Here's a Shaggy bobblehead from McDonald's. Nothing too special on that. And then this piece was in there. I have no idea what this is for. That is weird. Throw that away. And then some. Throw the empty bag away. Some generic little G.I. Joe looking figures. They're probably dollar store figures. Or maybe they're Chap May. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think they're Chap May. They might be Chap May. I don't know. Or maybe they're just Greenbrier from like Dollar Tree or something like that. I don't see no dates or anything on them. No. Don't think so. But they're just generic little knockoff dollar store type guys. So there you go. That is what I have for you today. Thumbs up. Thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this video. See some more Wendy's DC minifigures, which were cool. And the Toy Story Army Men. And the stars of the show. These guys from Kenner Superpowers. That's what I have for you today. Oh yeah, and then the Swamp Thing comic books. That's what I have for you today. Alright, thumbs up again. Thanks for watching. And we'll see ya on another video coming up soon. Alright guys, see ya, adios, bye-bye. And if you want to watch more videos, I've got some more up here and down here for you to watch. Okay? Catch you later guys. See ya. Bye.